Hi everybody, this is Coach Adrian. Thank you very much for clicking this video. I just wanted to take 3 minutes of your time to say hello and at the same time to share with you 3 very important things about what we need to do, especially after a training such as what we've experienced last Friday. But before anything else, I just want to take this opportunity also to thank you for signing up and for being an active participant during our personal branding training last November 24. It was really a great experience for me, and it was so nice connecting with many of you from various companies and various industries. So as promised, I'd like to share with you 3 things that can help you, especially after the training that we went through together. 3 very simple things. Number 1, very important, put it on. Number 2 is to pass it on. And number 3, it is to press on. So what do I mean by these 3? When I say put it on, it's like putting on new clothes, isn't it? It's like when you wear new clothes, all of a sudden there's this boost of confidence. All of a sudden you're taller, you walk better, and you can walk inside a room and you can conquer the world, isn't it? So in the same way, I want to encourage you guys to put on the lessons that you've learned last Friday. It is going to be completely useless if you would just put the knowledge that you learn and it will be stock knowledge as against applying it and it becomes applied knowledge. All right? Remember, learning without applying is not learning at all. Right? And after every single training, you're going to forget 90% of everything that you've learned unless you applied it. Research has proven that. So I want to encourage you, put it on. Number 2, I want to encourage you also not just to put it on, but to pass it on. You see, what happens when you see a nice video on Facebook? You share it, isn't it? Or for example, you saw a beautiful movie, perhaps Justice League. What do? You encourage others to watch it, right? You kind of like share information about it. In the same way, I want to challenge you to pass it on to other people. What I mean by that is I'd like to encourage you to share the knowledge or to transfer the knowledge to your office mates, to your downlines, and to even share some information to your bosses, because the information that you got can really add value to your life, and it can add value to the lives of so many people around you, right? Don't let it stay within you. Remember, you're a sponge. And what a sponge does is that they absorb things, but they also release things. That's your responsibility right now. Help your team become better. That is, if you're running an organization and you've got a team under you, or perhaps you have downlines that you're working with, help them by boosting their confidence and transfer the knowledge to them. Or you can even share the information to your family and to your friends. So, number 2, pass it on. And number 3, I want to encourage you to press on. You know, oysters are very unique creatures, because oysters, what happens is that there's a lot of dust particles that go through their bodies, and what they do out of that is they convert that into a beautiful pearl, right? In other words, sometimes the dust particles that come to their bodies does not, it doesn't really make them survive, but they find a way to turn it into something beautiful, right? The lessons, the principles that you learn during the training, some of it, as you apply it, you're going to get rejected. A lot of people will criticize you for it. A lot of people will say, "Oh my goodness, you're so nani," or something like that. They're not going to be appreciative. They're not going to welcome you to it. And maybe you're the kind of person where you expect instant results. But the truth is, nothing grows instantly. It's always a process. It's always a progression. And that is the reason why I'm encouraging you to press on. Be determined, persevere, keep on practicing the right things, keep changing your mindsets, keep changing your habits, do what's right consistently. And when you do that, guess what happens? You get results, right? Sometimes when you plant a seed, you can't expect a tree immediately. And even when you have a tree, you can't expect fruits to bear so fast. It takes time. Be patient, press on. So I encourage you guys with those 3 things. Number 1, put it on. Number 2, pass it on. And number 3, press on. And with that, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. We also have another treat for you guys. We're sending you an evaluation report so that you have a bird's eye view of how the seminar and the training went. Thank you for your comments, by the way. And also, we're sending you a newsletter which contains some of the topics that we discussed last Friday, just to refresh you and also to recharge you as you position, package, and differentiate yourself in your career and in your industry. And of course, we're always going to keep you posted on our upcoming events, especially for personal branding this coming February. With that, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, if it stresses you out, it's called a job. But if you love what you do, it's called a career. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you, and stand out to make a difference.